Good morning, everybody, and hello. Hello to our Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we talked to him. Let's go to the provings.
I have a question it may be able to answer, Elder Mage.
Must it always be Elder Mage? I'm not a wizened old crone just yet.
That
Would it prefer Mage well past her prime don't mind the sagging bits?
You have an odd way of requesting answers to your questions.
I'm curious about the abominations of the tower. Is it possible for such a creature to become human again?
Yes, it is simply very difficult. It requires travel into the Fade.
And is the Mage the same afterwards as the Mage was before?
No, I have never met such a person, but no, they are changed forever.
I understand. Thank you for the answer, wise one.
was interesting.
Let
Never heard that interaction between Shale and anyone else. And now we know something a little bit more about abominations. Oh, by the way, the cannon.
They don't kill each other in the arena, do they? I mean, why would anyone find that entertaining?
Varric? No.
Watch for Piotr Naidukin. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record.
Not nice. Guess you've watched a lot of provings then.
Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Rooston Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean.
What are the rules?
They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets.
Have you ever fought in one?
Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior.
So, the proving's just a tournament.
Sure. Like King Endrin was just a noble. A proving is a sacred art. Any dispute brought to the proving ground is settled by the ancestors' decision, and no one can protest it.
Isn't that nice? Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm telling you, Piotr will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
Too bad we can't gamble. Proving master. What's behind here?
as you wish.
Wall carving!
This should be easy enough.
And here is the would-be champion.
This is a private area. Combatants only.
Maybe I want to. And I believe those doors lead to the proving ground. Oh, no. For those who are wondering why I got excited, it's not the Varric I wanted to know.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the Provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
Informal? Okay, and what do you have in mind?
Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize it's not a blood sport. They don't like commoners using the arena for petty squabbles. Some of us prefer an honest spectacle. And sometimes someone needs a good beating, and all that talking gets in the way.
Okay. Okay.
Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the Provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won.
Who am I facing, and what do I get for it?
The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time, but this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it.
Alright. Set me up with a team.
We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Oh, I see what they mean. Oh.
This should be easy enough.
Wow.
We must have victory.
Show me what... you got.
Okay, so we do get an EXP for this.
Must have.
Run while you can!
Let's get started.
I don't know how to heal Shale. That's my problem.
Desperation is an ugly perfume. This should be easy enough.
Your head will make lovely crunching noises.
Come now, defend yourself.
I approve.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again.
I'll come back later.
I'll be here.
Wow. That was... only 12 silvers? Fuck that! No, I'm not doing that shit again. Screw that. Okay. That was fucking tough, dude. Ooh, that. That's what I say. Okay, so we got into improving. Huzzah.
Right.
And we won't do that for a long time. Let's see. 4 items. Alright, let's see here. That there. Lesser injury kit. Injury kit. There's supposed to be like an even better one. Oh yeah, Morgan. We have all those flasks. Need a bunch of need some distilling agents. Oh yeah, Morgan. Give us the power of ice.
You must be vastly relieved, Wynne.
Relieved? I do not understand what you mean.
Most your age would spend much of their time preoccupied wondering when they might perish. Yet you already know.
Eavesdropping is not considered very polite, dear.
A fortunate thing, then, that I do not consider myself bound by such rules.
In response to your question, I know only that I died once. I do not know how much time I have left, only that it is very little.
That is not so very different than before, surely. You are an old woman.
One who keenly appreciates that our time in this world should be spent doing what is important.
I have always lived by such a philosophy.
How reassuring.
Vingor, my man. What's up?
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
You keep... What do you know about this job?
I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin.
So what do you know about her?
A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable.
The caste divide is deep indeed.
These casteless, they're all the same. Beggars, thugs, and murderers, everyone. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm grateful for your help, but I don't think we have any more to talk about. Did you have something more pleasant you wish to discuss? I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
Greater health Palatus recipe. Concentrated. I wish this guy had, unlimited supplies of these, but well, then I could make all of
the money.
But damn. That is a good price indeed for flasks. All right.
Where to?
Go. Oh, I could have made a potent there. Oh well. I don't know if his prices stay the same, but alright, so diamond goes this way and Nug Wrangler.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
These things dangerous?
Gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets. May as well leash a turnip, I say. Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
A lost Nug. I hear Nug. Oh, right. Jeez. By the way, that's a Nug right there. Oh, look, a Nug. Oh, right. Reminds me.
Pigeon crap.
Indeed.
We wrangled a Nug. By the way, in Orzammar and basically Dwarven cities, this is one of the the guy only needs one Nug to turn it around. Can sometimes free your allies from enemy grasps. Well, I'm not a warrior. Alright.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
No, that doesn't happen.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
And those are dead Nugs. Looks like somebody killed them. A suspicious door. Let's have a little chat with Liliana, shall we? We got 4 minutes.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
were a traveling minstrel. Do you have any tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Do you know any Ferelden legends?
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Flemeth? Morgan's mother was called Flemeth.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists?
She looked like your average old woman.
Well, if Flemeth really exists, she would be very, very old indeed. Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
Flemeth was once beautiful. Tell me the whole story.
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many Chasing men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Well, let's just move on. Well, that's one side of the story. Probably told by Conobar and romantics of the age.
Something I can help with?
No, nothing, never mind. So, that's one story of Flemeth. Let's see if we can find any more. But, this has been our Let's Play in Dragon Age Origins. I hope you've had fun. I will see you